Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday to everyone out there in FPV land. My name is Dan. This is Tweet FPV. Thank you all for coming out this morning. It's kind of dismal, dreary-looking Sunday morning. I look this way because there's a window and a door over there, so I can see what the world looks like on the outside. I'm sorry. I'm still getting over this flu I had like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Just I can't clear my throat enough, and I feel like I'm close to being done with it or getting sick again. I'm not sure, one or the other. Anyways, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Hopefully the internet doesn't suck ass today. Let's go take a look here. This is where we're at. Now, mind you, my internet sucks to start with. You know, that's about what I saw before the stream. I don't know if I got to play along and hit the insert ad button when YouTube tells me to do it. Otherwise, they won't be happy with me. I'm not really sure. Yeah, pretty dismal internet speeds, but this is about as good as it gets where I'm at, unfortunately. And we'll see what happens if it starts to act up. I restarted everything in the house, all the routers, the modem, the switches. I've got quite a convoluted internet setup here at the house. 2.5 gigabit from this computer to a switch. From that switch, it goes to my NAS, which is also 2.5 gigabit, because I edit off in my... All right, I'm already not receiving enough stuff for YouTube. This is awesome. Cool. Maybe the speed test was too much for it. We'll see. But it goes from there to a switch to my NAS, from there to my router, which also has a 2.5 gigabit port on it. From there, it goes down to the modem. The modem is in bridge mode, so the modem does nothing but modem-y stuff. From my router, it goes to a hub on top of that bookshelf there. From there, it goes into a comms closet. From there, it goes throughout the house to another switch and router upstairs to all the upstairs things. And there's also a Mocha adapter, which then ports the internet through coax through the yard out to my garage. From there, it comes out to another Mocha adapter, turning it back into Ethernet, and then into another router in the garage. These are the things you do when you're unsure if you're going to live in a place for any more than 3 to 4 years. Nothing is permanent, nothing is great, everything is half-assed and modular. That way I can rip it apart and a GTFO. So that's the dilemma. I mean, it has worked before, nothing has changed. This day is the first day in like 2 months where I came down, turned OBS on, I pushed the little Steam Deck button for the lights, all the lights came on. I pushed the button for my starting stream theme, which is all these purple lights, and they all came on. The cameras all worked. I don't get it. So apparently my house is going to burn down today then, because that's the only way this can go. Anyways, thanks for coming out this morning. Freelojo, welcome. First one up in the chat. Robbie Store, how you doing this morning from the great white north, east, well, northeast of me, but good morning, man. How you doing? Morton Upshot, gonna miss the first little bit. Someone record it. YouTube will record it. The stream last week was weird because it does DVR it, and the DVR said it was 48 minutes, but when you went into it, it said 4 minutes of video until it got done processing the HD footage. I don't know, but I also DVR it locally just in case it F's off on me, or if I do something that's interesting that I can extract and make a video out of for like a short or something like that, I've got the raw footage. It looks a lot better than re-downloading it off of YouTube. But yeah, Lawrence, how you doing this morning? Glad to have you here, my friend. Lawrence got to fly a BQE Ripsqueak, and he likes it. Yeah, I have a BQE Ripsqueak that I have HD0 in, along with one of the really old micro cameras from HD0, one of the plastic run cams. I gotta turn my radar off. Sorry, guys. Bad streamer. Steady Eddie, how you doing this morning? Spander, hi. How are you? Paul McDonald, what's up, man? Morton Upshot. Again. Free Range Chicken, good morning. Rick Zapata, glad to have you here, my friend. Mike Bergman, as always. North 49 RC, William Tam. TK, how you doing? Borked, good morning. Terry Burnett, that seems familiar. It seems new. Haven't seen you here before. If you're new, welcome. Glad to have you here. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We do plenty of fun stuff here on this channel. House FPV, good morning. Brandon Baked Beans, yo, what's up, my friend? Out there doing good work, tuning everybody's garbage. I saw a video about all the different gyros, and basically the theme of whether a gyro is good or bad is that you're just a shit pilot. It was funny. I really enjoyed it. Athix, how you doing this morning? Free Lojo. It's been 25 at night and 45 during the day here. That's about where it's been here. Not that cold. Remember, I'm in South Alabama, right off the coast. And it's been like 31, 32 overnight, and in the low 50s, high 50s, low 60s in the day. So that's pretty cold for here. Yeah, it's pretty chilly here. Scrolling back through the chat, Rick Zapata, do you run a camera on your printer that you have Clipper on? Yes, I do. I run a Logitech something way too expensive Logitech camera for throwing it on a printer. I think it was a C910, I believe. C920, that's what I'm running on the old Vorino over there. With Clipper, it does really weird stuff. Clipper likes to use the autofocus, and the camera is just constantly hunting for focus because I have it mounted up on the top rail above the door, all with inside the enclosure, so it's there for monitoring. I'm not going to get any good time lapses out of it, but that's what I'm using there. I am also a big fan of the Brio cameras, mostly because they have Windows Hello facial recognition. Once you have that, really hard to go back. Really hard to go back. That is what the Doge camera is over here. That is a Logitech Brio. I know it kind of looks like poo right there, but that is because it is very, very zoomed in. Let's reset this transformation. Boom. So that's a Logitech Brio right there. It's got a huge field of view, 4K and 4K, right? I'm doing air quotes. You can't see me, but that's the image quality out of it. It's a very, very good webcam. But yeah, I've also got one on the computer here for facial recognition, just so when I turn the computer on, it just sees me, opens it up. I can't be bothered to punch in my 4-digit code. Starlink. Everybody keeps saying Starlink. Yeah, I know it's good, and I know it's getting worse just because there's more users on it. I've done the satellite thing before, and it was garbage, and I know Starlink is completely different. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yay, YouTube. It's already doing this thing. All right. Back to the chat here. Turn on live chat, friends. Cyan Ramdako playing with the lights. I don't think this works anymore. I think Lumia Stream changed this thing. That was supposed to activate the chat bot to put in the light list. It does not work. No mo. I swear to God, every week Lumia Stream has an update, major update, and completely changes everything. Terry Burnett says, I'm here most of the time just listening. Oh, cool, man. Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. If anybody has any questions, put them down in the chat box there. We'll do my best to answer whatever questions you have. Man, the digital FPV game is really heating up. Everybody is coming out with pretty decent offers for goggles or video receivers. Just recently, the HD0 goggles went on sale. Yep, bought a set. had to buy a set. Those, if they're not the best analog goggles, they're also going to be the best HD0 compatible goggles. I don't know about the only ones out there, but they're going to be potentially, we'll see how they live up to actually doing mass production with them. I've seen pictures of the final project with the injection molded cases, and they look damn good. Damn good. I still in some ways think my HD0 goggles look better. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But there's that. There's the Avatar VRX kits that are out now for pre-sale. The Fat Snail systems are on sale with 30-day money-back guarantees that you love them or not. DJI is doing what DJI always does. They set their price, and if you don't want it, you can go yourself. Orca, where you at, bro? Like, you were talking about an HD system, and you ain't shown me Jack and Jack just left town. I wonder if that's actually going to come to fruition. We'll see. We will see. Athex says, I know there's paper stats on gyros and can make different. Can the human experience tell? It might just be a placebo effect. It's certainly possible. I don't think the vast majority of us are good enough to be able to tell the difference. You get like a Min-Chang Kim or a Vanover or a 533 guy. I feel like I should know his name. I don't right now for some reason. They would probably be able to tell, possibly. But it may also be the tune isn't adjusted for that type of gyro. Like, you can't just take one tune and just slap it on all three different gyros, It's got to be changed a little bit. My DJI goggles are feeling old, Brandon Baked Bean says. They are, I have zero desire. I have zero desire to upgrade my DJI goggles. I did order the Avatar VRX system. The price was too good to pass up. Might as well give it a try. If I don't like it, I'm not. If I turn around and sell it for half of what I paid for it, I won't feel too bad about it. OCD FUV, hey buddy, everybody from Fenton, Michigan here. We're already super cold weather, 3 inches of snow on the ground. Yeah, my mom, my parents, they live in Howell, and they said it's getting mighty cold there. Big news, got a happy birthday out there. I know she's not listening because she's older than dirt. My grandmother, today is her birthday. She turns 98. 98 years old, and she is still going strong. I got to give her a call after this. Pretty impressive for a lady who still lives by herself in her own home. She only has one lung, one kidney, had a hell of a childhood. But man, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And she really doesn't take care of herself either. It's so weird. Was Orca just scamming? I don't know. I mean, they have the fact that they've basically bought in with or bought IRC, Immersion RC, tells me that they are actually doing stuff. I just don't know. It's definitely too little, too late, I think, at this point. But we'll see. Maybe they'll come out from behind the woods or behind the shed there with something incredible. But who knows, man? Who knows? EDOC Orca is working on a digital system, but at the sounds of things at I/O, it sounds like it's not going to be much different than Walk Snail. Yeah, I got a feeling basically the Walk Snail, the Walk Snail, Avatar, HD0, not HD0, but Orca, and then whoever else comes out with digital systems. Because there's more than just the 3 that we've heard of. There are a lot of other companies working on digital systems. They're all proprietary for their own stuff. But it's probably all going to be basically the same, just different branding. It'd be great if it all worked together, Like, let's create a new standard like analog where we can all just play together, Like, I want to buy a Walk Snail VTX, and I have a pair of HD0 goggles and an Orca VTX for this quad, and they all just work together. Like, let's move on from analog. That's the beauty of analog, is that it all just frickin' works together. It kind of works the same as analog. It just broadcasts a signal, and if you're listening, hey, you get to see it. Man, it would be nice. I know it won't be because there's money to be made. But I think you'd make more money if you all get together and standardize some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not that anybody's listening. EDOC, hoping we can go to the warehouse at some point, do some 3-inch races. So many people will agree. Back out. I get the price dates get worked out. Yeah. Nothing good comes from behind the shed. No, that's where everything goes to die. FB Trucker, good morning. How you doing? Nice, Lawrence. Nice. I just got your message there. The best thing Orkin can do is just fire that D-bag that's on Facebook. That's their PR person. That guy is he's irritating, to say the least. But yeah, so I got some new goggles coming eventually. I did pay for the upgrade shipping because I want them. I want to get them. I'm hoping they're good. That clicking noise in the beginning of the video, this little guy, I have been using, like, this is not FPV related. It's kind of silly and stupid, but hear me out on this. You know, we all use the typical hobby screwdriver hex driver kit where it's like 5 or 6 hex drivers, one for each size. This is the LTT screwdriver from lttstore.com. If you don't know what that is, you've been living under a rock. This is their screwdriver, and I gotta say, it has replaced darn near every screwdriver that I would normally use in this hobby. It just works well, feels good. I'm very happy with this thing. If you guys are in the market for some, I like tools to start with. If you're looking for a multi-bit screwdriver, this thing is awesome. They're all back ordered because there were so many pre-orders. I got in very early. But even like the bit holder, this thing is nice. Really happy with it. I thought it was just gonna be another screwdriver, but it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Mac 282, how you doing this morning? Yeah, Lawrence. Yeah. So, yeah, what me and Lawrence are talking about here on the side. So every year for like the last, I think, 3 years now, I've been doing over on my Discord server, and only on my Discord server, I've been doing the FPV Secret Santa. Basically, you sign up, I draw everybody's name at random, and you get a person to go buy something FPV related or not FPV related, whatever. Just like Secret Santa. I mean, we all know how that works. White Elephant, Secret Santa, whatever you want to call it. Now would be a good time for ads. I'm not. No, go away. So, anyways, we're doing that this year. And last year I put in there like a rough estimate of what your minimum should be, and I put $50. And I'm starting to find out that I did the lazy thing. I just copy and pasted the form and changed the year on it. I'm realizing that $50 in FPV does not get you very far. Not very far at all. I think. I've already sent my stuff out to my my secret spot. I don't know, the person I'm supposed to buy something for. And I got a couple people rolling in now that have been getting their stuff going. So far, everybody seems to really like this, and it's not about getting stuff. It's about sending something. Let me back. So I've always liked the FPV crate things, like where you're just gonna get random stuff in the mail. This is like a one-time random. Somebody got something for you. You could be like a lifelong 5-inch flyer and you don't fly anything else, and somebody sends you a whoop. How cool is that? Like, well, I don't ever fly whoops, but now I have one. I would never buy one, but somebody sent me a whoop, or somebody sent me a 3-inch frame, or just something completely out of the normal of what you normally fly, what your comfort zone is. And you get to roll with it. I think it is awesome. How much is lying? How much is Linus paying you? Yeah, I wish he was. No, actually, and I'm also not a very big fan of the LTTstore.com. Their customer service really kind of sucks. I placed an order for a hoodie, some extra bits for this thing, and a desk mat. 4 months ago now. Still hasn't shipped. They a month ago I contacted them like, hey, what's going on? They're like, oh yeah, those bits are back ordered. They never send any. They weren't back ordered when I bought them. There was no notification they were back ordered. I didn't get an email saying they were back ordered. It's coming from Kazakhstan, so usually sometimes shipping and customs takes a little while. So I hit them up. They're like, oh yeah, the bits are back ordered. I'm like, take them off of the order and then ship it. So they refunded me the money for the bits. A month later, nothing. And I check online. I'm not like in a super rush to get this stuff, but it still says it's unfulfilled. I emailed them. A week later, I get a reply saying, "Oh, we've been experiencing a high traffic lately, so we'll contact our distributor and see what's going on." And then like 10 minutes later, oh, your order's shipped. Basically, they basically and didn't ship my order, and it takes them forever to respond to you. And then Dbrand is the same way, and that's another Canadian company. And I don't know if it's just the way shit works in Canada. Same thing with this guy. This is a BMS created by a company that's in Canada. They do not reply to any emails. They sent this one out and then sent me an email saying this one is defective and recall it. And it wasn't clear whether I had to send the old one back or if they were going to send me a new one. Their email kind of made it sound like either one would happen. 3 or 4 emails later, and then finally out of the blue, I get shipping notifications. So I don't know what it is. Maybe I expect too much, or maybe it's just the companies I'm dealing with. But I don't know. It's weird. It is weird. We have the bag of goodies giveaway. Send you extra with the squeak. Be done now. Okay, not really sure what that means. Barrel and ESC for $50. Yeah, I know. Bob Noxious, how you doing, man? Athix, DM, Discord. Nice. Is that from a local roaster, or is it just something you found like at a? Is that something you found at a local? Is it a local roaster, or is it something you found at a local retail store? But that looks good. I love coffee. Yeah, hang on a second. All right, yeah, it should be up in a bit. I live in Canada. We're all good here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying it's oddly coincidental that I've had better communications with Banggood than I have with these 3 companies. Don't know why. Brandon. Oh God. Does anybody know what movie that's from? I know Brandon does. CNC Madness is good. Yes, CNC Madness has been very good. Okay. Mike Bergman knows where it's from. Yes, Lawrence. Okay, that's what I figured you were talking about. The LED fixture has really evolved. Yes. Yeah, I got my little control panel here. I can just go and got a bunch of different presets here. I can change it around. I do need to add another power tap. You can see the lights here are a little hotter here than they are up here. It's a bunch of voltage drop. I need to run another power tap to like right about there. Yeah. Oh, Oh, nice, man. Well, let me know how it is. It's got to be good. I mean, it's coffee. It's a great day in Canada, therefore the world. Oh, man, that's awesome. Yeah, Lawrence, all right. Sorry, this is actually a sitting stream, which I have not done yet. So I usually stand for all my live streams. Today, just not feeling it. So I do have a bag of goodies here. Let's do a super chat giveaway today. I'm not really sure what was all inside of this thing. Hey, if anybody wants any FR Sky receivers, just DM me on the side, and I'll just mail them to you. I don't want these things anymore. Got a whole box of stuff here. All right, let's see. Yeah, if anybody wants any FR Sky receivers, I have a couple servo-based receivers with like variometers in them, or galvanometers, whatever it is that measures altitude. A couple frames. Got a lot of receivers here. Run cam split. Bat Air. More FR Sky receivers. This is all like leftovers from cleaning out my storage. What is this guy? This is a RunCam Micro HD0. Oh, hang on to that guy. Let's sure. I don't know. Got any tiny AF FR Sky RXs? Might. I've got one of the Radio Master, basically XM Plus clones. Some Archer RSs, if you're running Axis, which I don't think you are, Brandon. Pretty sure you're ACCST only. What's this guy? Crossfire receiver. Yeah, I don't need that garbage. No, I've got one XM Plus and then one variant, one was this a G6R? But yeah, whatever. Moving on. So let's get this that way. By the way, I gave away a TS80 a while back. If anybody in here is someone I gave away a TS80 to, email me. I found a tip for it and a case. I'll mail it to you. Oh, Mike Bergman, what is this song? Let's go back. What was that song? Cheap Cologne. Dylan Sits. Cheap Cologne. Hi, Cora. All right, so here's the dealio today. Let's do a super chat giveaway. I have 3 things here. You guys can choose whatever one you want if you win. I have 2 frames and a all right, come on. All right, so I have 2 frames here. I have a Diatone Leventador Sport frame. This is a box racing frame. I have a QAV RV2. It's a 5-inch acro frame. Or I have a Sequoia 001 soldering iron case, kit, the whole shebangle. So, $5 super chat, get you in on the wheel, and I might throw some extra crap in the box too. So, there you go. If you want to get on that, just go ahead and hit that super chat button. Do a $5 super chat. Back to the chat. What's going on here? Okay, I talked about that. Got that. I heard HD0. Yeah, I got a camera. Yeah, no one bashes Canada more than Canadians. Also, D-Brand and LTC store, basically a Canadian distributor. Yeah. Is there a reason why? There's a reason why I travel to the U.S. You should try to find someone, a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Just a tip. Yeah. Okay, the one sitting on her feet in the background. I don't know what that means. 2 frames and a microphone. Yeah, I don't think kids watch. I think the wife's watching, and the kid is got a hold of her phone. Okay, so free Lojo. I'll get you on the wheel for one there. I like that diatone frame. I do too. It's a great racing frame. Lawrence, I owe you one from last week as well, my friend. Bob Noxious, I'll get you in on there. And Paul McDonald, all on the wheel. All right, yeah, we'll spin this in about 15 minutes here. Yep, I saw that, Lawrence. Got it. Athex says PayPal. Yeah, if you guys want to pay on PayPal, that's fine as well. You can go to tweetfp.com. You can find the link for my PayPal there. YouTube takes 30%, but you know, it is what it is. Who got a rip squeak? Hang on one second, guys. Mac 282 for the wheel. Got you on there, my friend. Next. Yeah, I know, right? What Rip Squeak? What Rip Squeak? It's made by BQE, if you've never seen it. It's a great little frame. Great little frame. Just waiting. Sorry, guys. Something I have to deal with real quick here. Is it a dark roast there, Athex? Or is it, I assume it's probably a dark roast. I would assume. All right. Barry Cook. All right, get you on the wheel there. All right. Check on Z PayPal. Got you on there. From PayPal. Gotcha. All right. Okay, cool. I was ordering a Ripsqueak frame before the rest of you guys got a hold of them. They said I would order one for somebody. There we go. There you go. GetFPV has them in stock. I haven't found them in stock anywhere else, but they say they have them in stock. GetFPV is also full of absolute sometimes about what's in stock. North 49 RC got you on the wheel there, my friend. With the $5 Canuckstania and Copex. Speaking of coffee, need a refill. I've been drinking coffee all morning. This is getting kind of cold. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the PayPal. It doesn't matter one way or the other, man. Yeah, Lawrence, buddy, I got you. I got the V2 in a FPV crate, one of the sub 250 crates. That was like one of the better crates that I got for like the 3 years I was subscribed to those guys. I hate ordering from GetFPV. It's like Banggood. You have no idea when you order a ship. That is not too far from the truth. GetFPV is like the last place I go within the U.S. to order anything from is GetFPV. It's like I check RDQ number 1, Amazon number 2, Progressive RC 3, Heli Nation 4. GetFPV 5. Like that's the order in which I try to find stuff in the US. Did we just crush GetFPV? Maybe we did. There's no way the tens of you crashed GetFPV. Well, maybe you did. I don't know. Certainly a possibility. No, it's working for me. It's working for me. More Upshot. 4-1. All right, got you on the wheel there, my friend. All right, yeah, I meant to do this last week, but I could not. What other good West Coast options are there besides Progressive RC? Best and cheap. Sorry again. What was the best and cheapest FPV goggles? For actual goggles, SkyZone are probably what you're going to want to go with. Any of these, whatever O's. Go with OLED. You don't want to go with the old LCDs. Also, consider buying used. You can get a hell of a lot. Athix, no, I don't recognize that name. Nuidrone, yeah, there's another good West Coast retailer. But yeah, SkyZone's usually got the best bang for the buck, especially since they usually come with a built-in receiver. That saves you a lot of money. But I'd check out the secondhand market. A good set of Fat Shark HD0 V2s, Orcas, a used set of SkyZone 030 goggles. I think that's what they are, 030s, but the ones with the OLEDs are kind of what you want to stick with. Mike Bergman, I don't know what that retailer is. Aloft Hobbies is good stuff. Yep. Yeah, Aloft Hobbies is also one of the authorized retailers of replacement parts for FR Sky. Athix, nope, it doesn't exist. A-Main Hobbies, that's kind of a good one. Ready Made RC, God, I haven't bought anything from them forever. Because they're 3 miles from my house, then RDQ, then whatever that is. Great customer service with RDQ. Yeah, RDQ's always been awesome. There's no such thing as cheap FPV gear. There is. It's real ACC. Anything that is like coming from Banggood. Best West Coast. No, I don't recognize that retailer at all. OCD FEV. Oh, FEV Cycle. There you go. There's a good one right there. FEV Cycle. I don't like Pyro Drone. Yeah. Like at all. Like I've got to be like in dire straits before I shop at Pyro Drone anymore. What's the deal with Pyro and you? Oh, nah, I don't really want to get into it. It has to do with their owner purchasing grips to resale, and then you know, trying to have passed up by. Yeah, he does that for a reason. I don't know if I entirely agree with the reason, but he doesn't want other companies to copy him. They're going to copy him anyways, but you know. The Bob drama too. Yeah, exactly. Like I feel vindicated a little bit. Like as I had issues before Bob's stuff came to light, and I thought it might just be me, but it turns out there's a lot of people that have the same issues that I had with Pyro Drone. And I see that, like, do you guys see the folding gimbals that they produced for the TBS Tango and Mambo? It's pretty amazing. But there's one thing about that is even more amazinger. It's, if that's a word. Check this shit out. I got my grips on their radios. So, I mean, they may not have moved a whole lot of stock, but they ordered once from me. No, twice. And I haven't received another order from those guys in quite some time. But, yeah, there you go. These are really cool. And then, like, 2 days later, TBS dropped their replacement V2 gimbals. But these are definitely a improvement, but it doesn't fix the inherent flaw in TBS's design of putting the receiving element on a separate plane than the actual gimbal itself. But, you know, we're not going to get into that one again. 661 FEV, how you doing this morning? Keep your eyes on the road there, buddy. Yeah, I know. It's weird. Their motors are good. Well, I haven't bought any of their larger motors. They're micro motors. I really like them. Those gimbals aren't licensed by TBS. They are not. TBS has their own gimbals. Their own V2 gimbals. They find, like, Pyro Drone basically forced them to come out with their gimbals, which is the exact same thing that Immersion RC did with the Go system to make TBS. Like, okay, here's our tracer. Like, you got us. So here is the V2 gimbal for the Mambo and the Tango. They use the same gimbal. But this right here, this is the inherent flaw in the whole design. It's definitely going to be better because I think these are all metal now. Although, oh man, the pictures still look plasticky as shit. Can I zoom in? Not so much. Yeah, they're using a bit more metal on them. I had an issue with my Pros. They were getting a little bit of slop in that pivoting mechanism, which there has to be. Otherwise, you know, it just doesn't work. Yeah, right. Hang on one second. So the motors I have on my Rip and Squeakin', this guy here, these are damn nice motors. These are the Toka 1505 3800 kV motors, and these things are really damn good. And it's running the old HD0 camera, but yeah, that's definitely a damn good motor for that frame. And I think that whoever was asking a question about what motors put on there, I think you said 1400 somethings, didn't you? Where was that at? 1804. 1804 might be a bit on the big side. But if you already got them, might as well fly them if they fit on the frame. But it's probably not ideal. Anyways, I gotta make a plug for my Patreon. Went in on there and saw who was signed up and how many people were eligible signing up, and I hit everybody with a little reminder. We're gonna be giving away this guy, the NanoFly 16 Express LRS version, still in the wrapper. Look at that guy. Smells like newness. Awesome little quad. I love flying this thing. Super durable, very fun to fly. This will be given away on next Sunday's live stream. If you want to get on that now, go to Patreon and sign up for the $5 and up tier. It will give you early access to the giveaway links. $2 and under, the entry link will go public for you when I start the live stream for the giveaway. That will be next Sunday. And if you're not part of my Patreon, you're going to want to be, because I always do something very big every December for a giveaway. So, no more pancakes, Dad. I'm totally full. Nice. Friday, my daughter was like, nope, I don't want you to make me breakfast. I'm like, okay. She made breakfast. She made oatmeal and fruit and chocolate in it. It was pretty damn good. She's been a lot more helpful like that. So if you're not part of my my Patreon, gonna want to be next December, or this December, next month. Yeah, December. There might be something big coming your way, possibly. Man, I got something in my eye here. All right, guys, it's getting towards the end of the stream here. It is 11:51 here. Mr. Bardwell will be live here in a little bit. If you want to get in on the giveaway wheel for either this Diatome frame, this QAV RV2 frame, or the soldering iron, or I don't know, I'll dig through the box. If you win, you just pick whatever you want. I really don't give a rat's ass. And I'll probably throw some extra goodies in there if it works out. Get in on there, $5 super chat. I'm going to close this down in, let's say, like 3 minutes. Here's what the wheel looks like. If your name is missing, I don't know why there are these 2 blank spots here, and I can't seem to get rid of them. So we'll do a spin again if we land on that. This website is kind of shit sometimes. Let's see if we can refresh. Nope, that didn't work. Control-A, delete, and paste. Well, I don't know. There must be an error in the formatting of one of these names for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, we'll deal with that as it comes up. Yeah. What was last year? Last year was a Eachine Shadow Fiend long range with DJI, a set of DJI V1 goggles, a QX7 with a 250 milliwatt Express LRS 2.4 gigahertz module. Going big, you know. Lawrence 23, you got it, man. You already know how this whole game works. 23. So yeah, that was last year. The year before that, I don't remember what it was. It was, I think I gave away an entire RTF kit, goggles, controller, quad. Oh, it fixed itself. What'd I do? Whatever. It's weird. Family Gaver. I think that's who you are. I might change your name. On the wheel for one. Yes, my friend. There you go. We're on the wheel. My scratch made hash browns, always soggy. Try cooking with coconut oil. You can get it a lot hotter before it burns off, and it might help you. Yeah, I'm assuming it probably changed. You can go a lot hotter without burning the oil off. Like when I make homemade French fries, I gotta do coconut oil. Everything else either burns off and sticks, but the coconut oil seems to have like a much higher flash point. Free Range Chicken says, "Don't put me on the wheel." Thanks for the great stream. Hey man, I appreciate it. Free Range Chicken for $9.99. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. You guys are awesome. I swear the only thing that keeps me in this stinking hobby is all you guys. Because there's a lot, man. Athix, Dan, I'm not on there. You're not on there. You're not on there. You're right. Okay. That's why we do it this way. That's why we do it this way. Ah, the starch makes them soggy. Interesting. I'll have to try that next time I do French fries. So that does make sense. Why are you doing this? Yeah, sorry, Ethics. I see you now. My bad. This sounds like the song from Battle of Blood Ridge. It reminds me of something from like Tron, like the new Tron. Which everybody said that movie was crap. I actually enjoyed it. I don't know why. All right, guys. It is 11:55. I'm going to spin the wheel for this sucker right here. Last chance. Try frozen hash browns again. I plan on giving it a try. Thanks, Mike Bergman. Thanks for the tip. All right, guys. That's it. Let's shuffle this guy up here and... Flying Ryan, if you just joined on here and missed what this is for, this is not for patrons. This is a super chat giveaway. Got a couple frames to give away: a Diatone box race frame, QAV RV2, or a Sequoia SQ001 soldering iron with the case. But yes, that's what it is. And then I got a whole other bag of goodies down here. Whatever. Panic one. Wouldn't be the first time I've missed somebody, and you know it happens. It's sometimes hard to keep track of this stuff, especially going between YouTube and PayPal. Anyway, it can be a good movie. You can park your brain and kick back gear and watch one. Yeah. All right, guys. Lawrence. That's right. I owe you another one, don't I? All right. Had 14, 144p resolution. Yikes. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's shuffle this thing up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... And if you haven't signed up for our Patreon, if I don't entertain you, I'll give you a peek behind the curtain. YouTube doesn't pay shit. Free Lojo. I got a feeling this is going to be all you today. Congratulations, my friend. Hit me up over on Discord, Patreon, House. I will look into that. Congratulations. And yeah. All right, guys. Well, let's see. The driving, and I don't want... Oh, yeah, guys. Before we leave, just remember, if you're looking for a 3D printer, remember, everybody's a 3D printer. I thought that was funny. Congratulations, Free Lojo. How are you liking the 1 hour format? I don't know. I don't really like it so much. I feel like it's too short, but 2 hours was just too much of my day. I don't know. I want to go back to the 2-hour format, but right now things are just, I've just got way too much stuff going on in my life right now to burn off 2 whole hours of my weekend. 1 hour seems, basically I don't know. It's not fair to my daughter that I sit here for 2 hours and talking to the computer when she's here. 1 hour isn't bad because usually she can go off, do something for an hour, and then like I'm done. And she's like, "Oh, you were gone." I don't know. It's one of those things. So it's a family thing, and then also I like to do right up till Bardwell so I can kind of keep the FEV train rolling. Like the tens of you that come and watch me then can roll into Bardwell, and then after that roll into Ciati, and then it makes a good I don't know. The 1 hour format is like quick and to the point, whereas the 2 hour was a lot of like just kind of I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of dead air in the 2 hour format. Add the kid to the show. I've thought about just throwing her down here and letting her read questions while if I had to run off to go to the bathroom or something. But yeah, that my focus is definitely changing towards more family. I definitely have a lot less time for the Facebook, YouTube stuff. I'm always available on Discord and Patreon for my members, and even the people that in the Gen Pop and Discord. I'm always there for you guys. But like, it's getting hard to produce content for YouTube. The live streams are easy. We'll put it that way, but you know what I mean. I need to get her into flying. Like, I try to, but she just doesn't have the attention span for it. She wants to be perfect right off the bat, and she doesn't want to break anything, which that's a whole other issue. But yeah, shelter her from the show. Do a giveaway for the kid. Respin for me. Let's see. Would she need to use the mute button as much? Probably not. I hope. I don't know. I would hope not. Get her a whoop race. I wanted to start her off on a whoop, but then I started thinking about it. I think probably actually going out to the front pasture and sticking her on a 3-inch buddy boxed, I think would probably be the best way for her to learn. She's done the sim. She can fly the sim just fine. But I think going out and flying a 3-inch would probably be the best way to learn. I don't think a whoop is the best way to learn. I think it's the best way to get practice after you're already like semi-competent in flying, because you can fly all day, any day indoors. Whereas, outside it's gonna be daylight and it's got to not be super windy or rainy or anything like that. I think learning on a 3-inch, especially if you can buddy box with somebody, is probably the best way to do things. Yeah, and like when I go and do FPV demonstrations for the local engineering college here, that's what I do. Is I bring 2 DJI goggles and I bring my FR Sky radios, only because the FR Sky radios have a Bluetooth buddy box system, so there's no wires attaching the two of us together, and it works out really, really well. And then I'm still controlling through Express LRS, but I'm using that Bluetooth signal between the 2 radios. And it works out very well for trying to teach somebody how to fly. And it's amazing how quick people pick it up when they don't have to take off and land, right? Big surprise there. And I found that most people fly better, most young adults fly better in acro mode rather than in angle mode. Angle mode seems to screw everybody up. They all picked up a lot faster with not doing angle mode, which was weird to me. Give it a fly it. Yeah, that's definitely an option. Everyone hit that like button. Yeah, man. All right, guys. Last one. Brandon Baked Beans. I taught line of sight on a buddy box setup, and it's really nice. You can always enjoy and grab the radio. Yeah, so what I would do is I would have my momentary button. I would hold that down when I gave them control, and then when I need it back, I just let go, rather than going the other way around. So it worked out really well. worked out very, very well. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. If you guys want to join up on the Cool Kid Club up here, the Patreon members, thank you all for your support. You are exactly, and well, you are what keeps this show Freight Train going. And then, next weekend, give away this bad boy. Ah, man, I absolutely love that quad. And then move into the holidays. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a good one. Thanks all for coming out. And as always, folks, stay positive. We'll see you next week.